Hello students, today we're going to make a midterm exam revision for social studies for grade 3. And the first thing that I'm going to start talking about is life in different places. The first place is Greenland. We said that this country is very cold all year long. It's very cold, it's freezing all year long. And we said that they enjoy skiing and camping. So, skiing and camping are the famous sports or leisure time activities that they enjoy in Greenland. The second one is in South Africa. We said that in South Africa they work as diamond cutters because there is a lot of diamond in South Africa, and we said that the famous sport in South Africa is rugby. Next, we're going to talk about Bahrain. In Bahrain, they build boats called dows, and they are used in fishing and in pearling. And we said pearling is getting pearl from inside the shells in the sea. Now, it is very hot during the summer, and during the winter, it's not very cold, so they wear lightweight jackets and they burn scented bakhor to produce a nice smell when they receive visitors. Next, we have in Lebanon. We said that in Lebanon it is warm in the summer. It's not very hot, it's warm in summer, and it's very cold during the winter. Then we talked about the flag of Lebanon. We said that it has cedar tree. And then we talked about what language they speak. They speak Arabic and they learn French and English at school just like us in Jordan. The most famous salad in Lebanon is called tabbouleh, and the most famous sport is soccer or football. So, football or soccer. The second lesson was types of houses, and we talked about different types of houses. First, in Canada, we talked about igloo. Then, in Chicago, in America, we talked about skyscrapers. And then we have tents in Jordan, in the desert of Jordan, reed house in Iraq, mud house in Yemen, and in Hong Kong, there are houseboats. We will talk in detail about each one. First, in the desert of Jordan, we have tents, and the tents are made from black goat hair. They are made from black goat hair, and we said that they are using tents because they need to travel from one place to another to get food and water for their sheep and goats. Next, we have in the crowded cities like in Hong Kong, there are not enough spaces and places to build their houses, so they build their houses on the riverbank in houseboats. They make houseboats. Next, we have in Canada, in eastern Canada, they build snow houses made from snow and they are called igloos. So, igloos, they keep the icy wind out. After that, we go to Yemen. Yemen, they build their houses made with bricks made of mud, so mud houses. It's like soil, they make it muddy, they make it with water wet, and then they make bricks and then they build their houses. Until now, they build mud houses in Yemen. Next, we have close to river banks like in Iraq, they use reed. Reed is a type of grass that grows in wet areas on river banks, so reed houses in Iraq. Finally, we have in Chicago, in United States and other large cities. So not only United States in America or in US, we also have in other places, but especially here in Chicago, we have skyscrapers, very tall buildings. They are called skyscrapers, where hundreds of people can live in these skyscrapers. Now, today we use concrete, we use glass, we use bricks, and we use steel to make our houses in today's buildings. Okay, now let's move to the last lesson that is included in the class and the exam, which is bread from around the world. We said that we get bread from the bakery, but what is that bread made of? So this is the bakery, we buy our bread, but where does the bread come from? How can we make it? We said that there are many ways to make bread, but mainly it's made by mixing wheat flour, wheat flour with yeast and water. So wheat flour, yeast and water. Where do we get wheat flour from? So the first step is farmers grow a plant called wheat. Now the wheat grows, and then the workers in the field, they separate the seed from other parts of the wheat plant using a big machine, which is called wheat threshing machine. It's called wheat threshing machine. This is the wheat threshing machine also. Now, the seeds, after we separate them from the other parts of the plant, we take them to the factory for processing to produce wheat flour. So we make them into the powder that we use. It is wheat flour. The wheat flour is then taken to the bakery to make bread. So from the farm to the wheat threshing machine, we have seeds. We take the seeds to the factory. We process the seeds to make wheat flour, and then we take the flour to the bakery. But what happens in the bakery? In the bakery, the wheat flour, yeast, and water, like we said before, are mixed with different ingredients to make all kinds of bread. So we mix them together with oil, with eggs, with other things to make bread. Now the dough is baked in hot ovens to produce bread. So we bake them in very hot ovens. In the past, people used to bake bread in at their homes or in small bakeries, but today everything, all the steps we make them, we they are done in by machines. So here we just put everything inside the machine and it does all the work. Now we have different types of bread in different shapes and different tastes. And we have like buns, we have loaves, we have other types of bread. But in Arab countries, we prefer flat, round bread that can be opened to form a pocket, and then we can make sandwiches in them. So thank you very much. Good luck in your exams. Bye bye.